Léon, The Professional is a 1994 English-language French action thriller film written and directed by Luc Besson. In the film Léon, a professional hitman who reluctantly takes in 12-year-old Matilda Lando after her family are murdered by corrupt Drug Enforcement Administration agent Norman Stansfield. Léon and Matilda form an unusual relationship, as she becomes his protégé and learns the hitman's trade. Plot: Léon, played by Jean Reno, is an Italian hitman, or cleaner, as he refers to himself, in the Little Italy neighborhood of New York City, working for a mafioso named Old Tony, played by Danny Aiello. One day, Léon meets Matilda Lando, played by Natalie Portman, a lonely 12-year-old who lives with her dysfunctional family in an apartment down the hall from Léon, and has stopped attending class at her school for troubled girls. Matilda's abusive father, played by Michael Badalucco, attracts the ire of corrupt DEA agents, who have been paying him to stash cocaine in his apartment. After they discover that he has been stealing the cocaine, DEA agents storm the building, led by their boss, the sharply dressed drug addict Norman Stansfield, played by Gary Oldman. During the raid, Stansfield murders Matilda's family while she is out shopping for groceries. When she returns, Matilda realizes what has happened just in time to continue down the hall to Léon's apartment. He hesitantly gives her shelter. Matilda quickly discovers that Léon is a hitman. She begs him to take care of her and to teach her his skills, as she wants to avenge the murder of her 4-year-old brother. At first, Léon is unsettled by her presence and considers killing her in her sleep, but he eventually trains Matilda and shows her how to use various weapons. In exchange, she runs his errands, cleans his apartment, and teaches him how to read. Matilda looks up to Léon and quickly develops a crush on him, often telling him she loves him, but he does not reciprocate. When Léon is out on a job, Matilda fills a bag with guns from Léon's collection and sets out to kill Stansfield. She bluffs her way into the DEA office by posing as a delivery girl, and is ambushed by Stansfield in a bathroom. One of his men arrives and informs him that Léon killed Malky, played by Peter Appel, one of the corrupt DEA agents, in Chinatown that morning. Léon, after discovering her plan in a note left for him, rescues Matilda, killing 2 more of Stansfield's men in the process. An enraged Stansfield confronts Tony, who is tortured for Léon's whereabouts. Léon tells Matilda about how he became a hitman. When Léon was 18 in Italy, he fell in love with a girl from a wealthy family, but Léon's family was poor. The two made plans to elope, but when the girl's father discovered them, he killed her out of anger. Léon killed the father in revenge and fled to New York, where he met Tony and trained to become a hitman. Later, while Matilda returns home from grocery shopping, an NYPD ESU team sent by Stansfield captures her and infiltrates Léon's apartment. Léon ambushes the ESU team and rescues Matilda. Léon creates a quick escape from Matilda by smashing a hole in an air shaft. He tells her that he loves her and to meet him at Tony's place in an hour, moments before the ESU team blow up the apartment. In the chaos, a wounded Léon sneaks out of the building disguised as a wounded ESU officer. He goes unnoticed by everyone except Stansfield, who follows him and shoots him in the back. As Léon dies, he presses a grenade pin in Stansfield's palm, saying that it is from Matilda. Stansfield opens Léon's vest to find a cluster of grenades, which detonate, killing Stansfield. Matilda goes to Tony and tries to convince him to hire her, but Tony flatly refuses to hire a 12-year-old and tells Matilda that Léon told him to give his money to her if anything happened to him. Tony gives Matilda $100 as an allowance and sends her back to school, where the headmistress readmits her after Matilda reveals what has happened. Matilda walks onto a field near the school to plant Léon's houseplant, as she had told Léon to give it roots. About the film. Léon, The Professional is written and directed by Luc Besson. The casting of Léon, The Professional includes Jean Reno, Natalie Portman, and Gary Oldman. Léon, The Professional was filmed in various locations, including New York City. The production showcased Besson's distinctive visual style and storytelling. The film was a collaborative effort with contributions from French, American, and Italian filmmakers. This international collaboration brought a diverse perspective to the production. The film's haunting and memorable soundtrack was composed by Eric Serra, a frequent collaborator with Luc Besson. The music complements the film's emotional intensity and adds depth to key scenes. Léon, the Professional, was released on November 18, 1994, in the United States. The film had an estimated budget of around $16 million. At the box office, it grossed over $45 million worldwide, making it a commercial success. The film received positive reviews from critics, praising its performances, particularly Jean Reno and Natalie Portman, as well as Besson's direction. The intense and emotionally charged storyline also garnered acclaim. The film gained international recognition for its unique blend of action, drama, and compelling characters. Léon, the Professional, has achieved cult status and is considered one of the greatest action films. Its impact is evident in popular culture references and its lasting influence on the crime thriller genre. 10 interesting facts about Léon, the Professional movie. 1. Luc Besson wrote the script for Léon when he was only 16, and it took years before he could bring his vision to the screen. 2. The film is Natalie Portman's film debut. She was 11 when she was cast and beat out 2,000 other actresses for the role of Matilda. 3. All of the interiors of Léon's apartment were shot in Paris, France. All of the shots of the outside corridor were shot 6 weeks earlier in New York, USA. 4. Léon was based on the character which he played in Nikita, 1990, called Victor Nettoyeur, aka Victor the Cleaner. 5. The film is often considered Luc Besson's own work. In fact, Léon, the Professional, borrows much of the plot from John Cassavetes' Gloria, 1980, which Sidney Lumet made a remake of the same name in 1999. 6. During the filming involving all of the police cars on the street, a man ran from a store he had just robbed. When he encountered the movie set by accident, he saw all of the police and gave himself up to a bunch of uniformed extras. 7. The scene in which Norman Stansfield, played by Gary Oldman, talks about his appreciation of Ludwig van Beethoven to Matilda's father was completely improvised. 8. It has been claimed that Luc Besson has written the script for a sequel, which Olivier Megaton was to direct and in which Natalie Portman would reprise the Matilda role. A sequel was never made, so Luc Besson used the idea for Colombiana, 2011. 9. Liv Tyler was considered for the part of Matilda. But, at age 15, she was deemed too old. 10. According to Luc Besson's first script draft, Léon's full name is Léon Montana.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos and don't forget to press like button and share.